Hey guys, thank you for coming back to my video. So I'm doing another video on femininity and dating and how to uphold your standards. So I was watching a video here on YouTube because I do that, I get inspiration from YouTube, and there was a lady on here talking about developing a love list, and I thought that was such a good idea. I believe her name was the Universe Guru or something like that. I absolutely loved it. And I said, you know what? I never really made a list. And I'm quite sure a lot of you guys out there know what you want in a partner, know what you would want out of your life, but you haven't necessarily written down the plan, seen it on paper, and put goals with it, right? So I went ahead and got myself a lovely notebook and I started writing things that I want to manifest in my partner. And part of what she was talking about was, in order to truly manifest that person in your life, you also have to be the reciprocal of what you're trying to manifest. And that blew my mind. I was like, yes, 100%. Because it's one thing to manifest and attract what it is that you want in your life or the partner you want in your life. But what happens when they get there? Are you what they need you to be? Are you qualified for that job? Do you have the right amount of money, the right credits, or the right opportunities or network to be in certain crowds or get a certain condo, place, car, loan, business, up and running with sponsors, right? Do you have these things? So it's very important that when you look for something in somebody else, figure out what the reciprocal would be from you. And I'm just gonna read a couple things from my list and just improvise, because I don't wanna put my list all out there for obvious reasons, okay? Here's my book. Here I got my nice little pen and everything, and I wrote in here a few things. Now let me just mention some basic things because it's probably something you would have on your list as well. So let's just say, for example, you want a guy or a partner who is funny. The reciprocal to that would mean I laugh at his jokes or I laugh at your jokes, right? Why would a guy continue to want to be that funny guy for you or make you laugh if you don't laugh at his jokes, or you find his jokes dry or corny or cringy? You know what I mean? So if you want a guy that is funny, who makes you laugh in whatever way he seems to make you laugh, you need to accept that that's what you had manifested and encourage it by laughing at his jokes, right? So I have to laugh at his jokes. I want a funny guy, I gotta laugh at his jokes and encourage him to continue doing so. Another one would be, I want a masculine man. We all want a masculine man, right? Seems pretty obvious, but in this day and age, I would beg to differ that there are actually a lot of feminine men out here, and you might be attracting them because you are a masculine energy woman. And we can talk about that further in another video. Please subscribe. We can talk about getting out of our masculine energy and embracing our feminine energy and how that will change your life in all areas of your life. We got to get back to our feminine nature. And I understand us as women of color, women out here, working women out in the world, single mothers, people who've had to take care of their family and be caregivers. Sometimes it's very easy to remain stuck in a masculine energy to get the job done, especially while you're single. But you really do need to learn how to either ebb and flow and go back and forth between the two energies to make it work for you, or to tap into your feminine energy and get yourself back to that feminine state of mind. So look out for that video. Give this video a thumbs up. So if you want a masculine man, I think it's obvious. I am feminine. That's exactly what I wrote in here. I put masculine, then I put I am feminine. Now, that is very basic. We will dive into what feminine is further, but you should understand what masculine is and what is expected from masculine. And I love in the Universe Guru's video, she talked about thinking about the masculine as a masculine container that encompasses all things that would be masculine. And I'm going to talk about that further again in my own articulate explanation of what I believe it to be. But I truly love her videos. You guys should check out her videos as well. I might even link it below because I love her teachings. We have very similar points of views. So let's just say responsible. Now, it might be hard to think what would be the reciprocal of me needing my masculine container, my partner, to be responsible. Well, me, just leaning back in my femininity and trusting that my masculine container, my partner, is going to do what he needs to do. Because if I am riding his coattails, then he's going to feel that I don't trust him, and he will feel that he needs to all the time touch base with me on how he's doing or what he should be doing and how he should be doing it. It's for example, like a woman, finally her partner washes the dishes and then she steps in and she's like, oh, you missed this spot. Oh, this is not how you do it. Oh, this is how you should do it. Oh, why don't you do it my way? That's not how I do it. I mean, let's encourage our partners to help us be responsible and provide for us by giving positive affirmations, thanking. Number one, thanking, right? Thanking the individual for doing it instead of criticizing them and shaming them for doing it. So those were a few of the things that I have on my love list, and some of the reciprocal to that of what I should be and what I should possess and what I should bring to that individual who also is what I'm on my list. Another reason why I think this love list is so important is because when you're dating, and you're probably rotational dating, this is what you should be doing. I didn't do this in the past, and I feel like that set me back. Even though I was in a very long-term relationship, which if you guys know me personally, that long-term relationship ended like maybe a couple years ago now. So now I'm back out here attempting to find the right one for me this time and going about it the right ways, respectfully and righteously. When you have your list, if you ever have doubts, and my thought process is usually if you doubt someone, it probably isn't the right person for you. But on the flip side, your doubt could just be fear. If you haven't worked through your personal work on being open and receptive to being establishing yourself as a receiver. I love saying that. You need to, as a woman, establish yourself as a receiver, and I will pin that and I will do another video on that as to how you establish yourself as a receiver. If you are still in a very masculine state, you haven't done the inner work, you haven't established yourself as a receiver, even when you meet a great masculine container, great partner, great match, you might still feel doubts, and it's based in fear. It's based in you being in the unknown. It's based in you having imposter syndrome. It's based in you not believing that it's real, and you're very critical and skeptical, and it causes the relationship to deteriorate after time. But anyhow, having this list to look back at, to say, okay, I'm talking to this person. Every now and then you take a look at the list. Okay, this person has these qualities and some, or this person has not even 80% of these qualities. Because I do believe in lists, but I also do believe in having a fair and healthy compromise, because people are not perfect. And I'm telling you, if you have a list like this that you're manifesting, and you manifest somebody that has 80, 85, 90, 95, 100% of what you have on this list, I think that's somebody that you can work with for sure. Now, if they only have 50%, 40%, 60%, and they're giving you a hard time, and they're emotionally unavailable, and they're inconsistent, and a whole bunch of other things, you can take a look at this and say, you know what? I know what I want. I know what I need. I know what I reciprocate and bring to this person that I'm manifesting. And as of right now, the person that I'm talking to, I can't even reciprocate and give them the things that I want to give them, because they don't possess the qualities and the characteristics that I have manifested here for this man. And then it's easy to say, okay, on to the next one. So this was just a little video about the love list and the reciprocal. Please comment, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching this video. Have a lovely day, guys.